Alright everyone, so we are going on a trip to America. So why don't you pack your bags and come and join me on this food trip? My god though, I am so excited. I have always wanted to go see America. Always wanted to go. I want to go to Disneyland. I'm gonna go see Mickey Mouse. It's gonna be well good. I'm gonna have so much fun. There's gonna be sun. It's gonna be fun. There's gonna be something else that rhymes with sun and fun. It's gonna be great. Wait, what do you mean it's at Lidl? Oh, the drama. Alright, so obviously we're not actually going on a trip to America, so what we are looking at here is actually a line of American-inspired products that are from Lidl. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, I don't think that this is continued at the moment. It seems to be a limited edition thing where they seem to roll about. I guess it's a similar sort of fashion to, do you know how McDonald's do their, great tastes of the world or great tastes of America, the different inspired limited edition burgers and that sort of thing, and this seems to be no exception. So obviously I've got quite a few different products, not all of them because there was quite a lot, but yeah, I thought it'd be good to have a look at some of these and reminisce, even though I don't think you can buy these right now, sadly, because they only seem to be out for like a week. Why a week? Why a week? I don't know. I don't get it. But at least you can enjoy this now, and you can have a cup of tea in our English houses and have some American-inspired stuff. And the first thing we are having a quick look at here is some Marshmallow Hoops. Now, obviously, the first thing that we all think of when it comes to Marshmallow Hoops, when it comes to America, everybody thinks of a little leprechaun at the end of a rainbow, jumping around trying to steal Lucky Charms. And likewise, all those in the UK try to recreate them by putting together Cheerios and these marshmallow bits. And that is exactly what I thought when I picked up these, because I believe that Lucky Charms are literally just like Marshmallow Hoops and Cheerios. And I was wrong, because these aren't actually just normal marshmallow pieces with Cheerios, because there is actually a citrus flavour to these, which is what it says on the packet, and I didn't notice this at first. Yeah, and when I tasted it, I will be honest, the marshmallow pieces do taste like your typical marshmallow stuff. If these are made in the UK, why don't we have Lucky Charms over here? I don't get it. It makes no sense. But alas, doesn't matter. The Hoops, on the other hand, were not like normal Cheerios. So let's get ourselves a nice bit of milk. Let's pour it in there, get a nice cup of tea and that. So yeah, there's a citrus flavour to this. And when I taste it, there's a bit of a lemony zest. So I don't know if this is like a cross combo between Fruit Loops. Is that what Fruit Loops taste like? Do they have like all taste a bit lemony? Do they all taste the same? Or do they all have like different flavours based on the colour? Because they're a lot more colourful. Here we've got some very basic colours here, like pink and, well, orangey, paley coloured ones. They all taste very nice actually together. The marshmallows and, well, I was going to say Fruit Loops. Yeah, so Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms mixed together, all into one big cloudy American rainbow. Not bad. If there are any Americans out there watching, please let me know what Fruit Loops taste like. I really want to know. So, of course, Marshmallow Hoops probably seems like the most perfect way to start it off. I mean, breakfast, first meal of the day. So, makes sense. So, let's have a look at what our next products are. Only one problem. I messed it up. That's a great way to start it off. I am going to show the footage. This time, I have another box. I'm going to have a look at it. I'm going to have another go, and I'm going to make another video of it, and we'll have a look at it in a bit more closer. Well, we're going to have a closer look at it. Okay, so maybe I will review it properly. What we have here is a Mckennedy pretzel dog with sweet mustard dip. And just because I am on fire with making lots of mistakes, I also made one with this. Because when I first bought it, I bought two boxes under the impression that I thought they were corn dogs. I don't know why, because I saw dogs, I just thought corn dogs, but with a bit of pretzel around it. This is not that. So that was a bit of a shame. And when I pulled them out, my god, these things are tiny. I mean, look at them. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, oop, lost count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Why 13, not 12? Very strange. And of course, you get 2 mustard dips. This is actually standard, so I presume this is supposed to be like 2 portions. But yeah, to be honest, when I first got it, I thought it was just a mistake and they sent 2 accidentally, and I thought win-win. No, that wasn't the case. So yeah, let's get these on the oven tray. I was going to say get them in the oven, and then I messed up. Yeah, get them on the oven tray. We'll get them in the oven. I have no idea what I'm talking about. So also, to go with my pretzel dogs, we also got some Mckennedy Mozzarella Sticks with dip. And mozzarella sticks seems to be quite common all over the place now. I love the McDonald's mozzarella sticks that they sell. They have like a really good sweet chili sauce to go with it and everything. So I wonder if this will be anything like that. And obviously, as you know now, that did not happen on this occasion. I dropped the sauce packet. So yeah, you get a decent amount there. I mean, how much were they? I can't even remember. Maybe a couple of pounds each. So it's a big ask. Lots of breadcrumbs there. And I say breadcrumbs because let's just say when these are done, they do not taste like pretzels like they say. But we will get into that. Right now, let's carefully place these for what good it were. Carefully placing mozzarella sticks onto the baking tray. So once we've got all them on, we have also got on our American trip some crispy steakhouse fries with a corn coating. That's a rather interesting idea. I mean, we've had like beer batter chips. Not really so much of corn coating. I've not heard much of that. Might just be me, might be just that I'm blind and I'm walking around places, but no, I have not noticed this myself. So let's get into the bags of these. So upon first glance of these, they don't look too bad in the video, but these are really thin chips. They're also ridge cut as well. So let's have a nice amount of that. And yeah, with the amount that I've got here, this is definitely like, well, you could feed 2 people with this. So let's get it into the oven and finally get them cooking. Now you might have noticed my first mistake there. Did you spot it? Yeah. The problem I had was that I put them both in at the same time. Now obviously the pretzel dogs was supposed to take 12 minutes on 220 degrees, and the mozzarella sticks were only 6. I put them both in at the same time, and I kind of forgot that until afterwards. Obviously the chips themselves are alright, they're fine. Although even then I probably did them too long. So there's my first mistake. And it shows. Because the moment I pulled these out to first check them, my mozzarella sticks were burnt. I dropped a chip on the floor. Whoops. Yes, I called the 5-second rule. And I bet all you people that work in restaurants are spitting blood at me right now for doing that. I don't care. It's fine. So getting them down there. Let's have a nice look at them. So as I gently pry them off, it's a shame because they do look nice and golden brown. And I will say that the coating themselves are quite nice. And when it comes to tasting the cheese, well, you can imagine what it tastes like just looking at it. They tasted burnt. That's a big shame. So while you bask in my stupidity, let's have a look at the back. So basically per 125 grams, which is basically half the pack, you're looking at about 383 calories for these mozzarella sticks. So obviously for a full pack there, you are, yeah, I'll just say under 800 grams of, or 800 calories should I say. Now the chips themselves there, yeah, I did say that they might have been overcooked, but they do look alright. But that's the one thing that actually were rather successful in this occasion. The pretzel dogs weren't too bad as well. They came out okay. But, yeah, I still feel like I need to do them justice again. Look at that cheese. At least on the bright side, I'm not getting that 800 calories worth of stuff because probably a lot of it had to be binned. There. Now you can see there my utter disappointment having to bite into it. But the crispy coating itself, not too bad. Nice and tasty, but clearly unimpressed. Mainly because there was no cheese in it. It all sprawled out all over the bacon tray. I don't know if you can actually see this. Yeah, all burnt. That's me having to crunch it, bite it. Yeah. Not good. I don't want it to burn. So let's get the rest of it out. And while we're on the subject of calories, let's have a look at the pretzel dogs as well. So this, again, 117.5 grams. That's very specific. I think it's again because it's half a pack. And you are looking at 348 calories. So not too much different from the mozzarella sticks. Those chips there actually, no, maybe they weren't too burnt because they look really nice there. They didn't taste too burnt, but I did do them longer from what it said on the packet. Same for the pretzel dogs as well. But as I say, they don't taste like pretzels. It just tasted like a cocktail sausage in breadcrumbs, and I think it actually were. It was just cocktail sausages in breadcrumbs. Now the mustard we got here was the mustard that came with the pack, and yeah, this was strange. It was like a cross between American mustard and English mustard, so it had the strong hit. Not as much as a Coleman's mustard, but you know, it hit you a lot more than the typical American one, but afterwards it's sort of, you get a bit of a sweetness from it that you would expect to find in American mustard. It was quite nice. Chunky as well. So yeah, imagine if you were to mix American mustard with Coleman's mustard, you'd get this. See? Just a cocktail sausage, although you can't see it very well there. So you know what? Why stop there? We looked at the calories for the pretzel dogs and the mozzarella sticks, so why not have a look at the corn coated things? And by the way, they didn't taste very much of corn coating. It was very much like a thin chip. They were nice. They were a bit like steak cut chips, but a lot thinner, a bit more crunchy as well. So they were good in that respect, but nothing overly special. So yeah, like I said, these can be done in the air fryer as well. and I probably will continue to do them in the air fryer from now on, but alas, that's the way I cook them right now. And what are they per 200 gram? It's a 750 gram bag, and per 200 gram it is 308 calories. So there, for all you people that wanted to know that kind of stuff, you probably didn't want to know that stuff, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So now you can go back to my very confused face, and that comes to the mustard. It does actually grow on you though, it's quite nice after a bit. Strange at first. And just to point out, when it comes to the mozzarella sticks, it also came with a sweet chili dip. And I loved the sweet chili dip on that one. It, to me, tasted very much like that McDonald's one. Very tangy, also chunky as well. That was strange, but no, it was lovely. Probably closest sweet chili dip I've tasted to that McDonald's one, I would say, on the top of my head. I suppose if I were to do them together, maybe I'd notice a difference, but as of right now, no, I liked it. So overall, this is not a bad combination. I probably won't get those pretzel dogs again because they were nothing special. The mozzarella sticks, I probably would get again, but I'm just not very good at cooking them. And as you can see here, I put some actual American mustard on as well, or American style mustard since we're on the subject, and did a comparison together. And I was torn between which one I preferred. I like the initial pickly taste of the yellow mustard bottle, but I do like the aftertaste of the American Coleman mustard. So there you go. That is the first part of looking at some of these American ones. Like I said, I haven't got every single one, but it's quite interesting to look at some of this stuff. If it were McDonald's, they'd just literally have 2 burgers and a McFlurry. That's about it. There is a long line of different stuff here. So for now, I thought it was quite a nice little experiment to look at some of the different things. If it ever comes out again, some of these you probably could actually bring out again. I quite like that cereal, to be fair. Mozzarella sticks, you might be able to find them elsewhere. I don't know. Pretzel dogs, I ain't bothered about them. They can go. You can just find a cocktail sausage and put it in breadcrumbs. Just the same. But I am going to try them again. And I'm going to do something a little bit different with them. Or really, I'm just going to look at some other products. But until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Laters.